Should be live. Should be live. But I'm just going to check it by sharing the link to myself. Must be a better way of doing this than like exposing my messages. Aha, I know. I will email myself. Because I don't mind exposing my emails. I'm about to show you this in the live stream. Right. Yeah, so I haven't shared the link yet, so I don't think anyone's going to be coming on yet. But if I click this link, it's going to be coming on. Yeah, it's working. Great, so I'm now going to share that link with the chat. Copy link. Yeah, forward that to the other chat. And forward that to, I'm in so many chats. Shameless plugging myself around the whole of WhatsApp. Nah, it's not that much, it's just 3 more from there. Sending messages. Okay, cool, so I'll wait till 5 minutes past 6 as usual. See if anyone's joined. Paul normally joins, but I haven't heard from him. I'll say in a while, since yesterday, but it's normally, it's just normally more often than that. No, since Thursday. But yeah, let's see. The one viewer there, that's myself. Adiz is here. Great to see you. Good evening. Nice and early. What's seeing the difference between the property and yeah, so it's Property Engine that I used last week and a couple of weeks before, and now I'm gonna use Property Filter. I'll just recap what I've done over the week first for about 10-15 minutes to about 20 past 6, and then for what that's worth, and then go on to Property Filter. So yeah, it's good. Let's see if anyone else is joining. Any fun facts that are going to come out? As people come along. Which to subscribe with? Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like for me, I only started subscribing to either of these, to any sort of software in October, like mid-October, when I started with Property Engine. And you know, I was toying with it, and then the guy who started Property Engine came on a Zoom call in the Dealers Club, and he had an offer for, and I think it's still live, for 1 month free, and then 3 months of the premium version, 3 months at half price. The first month for me has just come out, it's like 53 quid. which is a bit steep, but at least it's not the whatever 106 it would be in 3 months' time. So that's his offer, and Property Filter's offer is half the time for free, 14 days for free, and with the first month half price, which is about 60 quid. I think with that they're a little bit more expensive. So I'm going to find out if it's worth it today. Yeah. Anyway, let's crack on with the live stream. If it's just yourself, Adiza, cool. No worries. People can join later. People can watch when I've finished the recording. So let's go. Right. So updates from last week. So I was doing, if you remember last live stream, well, a couple of weeks ago actually. Yeah, because I wasn't feeling too well the day I planned to do it last week. So I was doing some saved searches on last week's live stream, so this kind of thing, and because I had this list, I just planned in my head like, oh, how could I fiddle with these filters interestingly to get some cool results, and I had this going on. And there's little boxes and a little tick and whatever. I've ticked all my boxes now, which looks like this. So if I view my saved searches, I've got all this going on. I decided to not have alerts for removed probates. Can't remember why. But yeah, I've got new things now, like auctions are in there, and negative equity is in there, which is an interesting one, which is actually this one that I just made last night, negative equity. I mean, bloomin' egg, £6 million house. Someone's like, you know, got a bit too ambitious, and or maybe, you know, lost their really high salary banking job, and now they're in whatever the situation is. They've got this beautiful house, but they're, you know, asset rich, money poor, and they might lose it. I mean, okay, there are other people in this world to feel sorry for, but I also kind of feel sorry for these people. So that's negative equity. So yeah, that's cool. So I'll keep throughout the rest of the month. Goal is to keep whittling that down. So obviously it's a long list of saved searches now, and it's too long, to be honest. Too many emails coming in, although not as much as with Property Filter. We'll get onto that, but a lot of emails coming in. So every time there's an update on one of these, I'll get emailed at 6 p.m. daily. So what would a healthy amount be? I definitely think no more than 10, and I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 with 15 giving me buzzes. So let's at least cut down 5 by the end of the month. Right, let's stop counting words. That's not interesting. Next thing is this I did this week, which this doesn't look like anything now. It's just submitted. This is direct to vendor marketing. Yay! So this is sending letters. Seems so old-fashioned, you know. I was very surprised when I heard that this is like a really important part of the business, but I thought, let's not stick my nose up at it. Let's give it a try. The minimum amount of money you can, basically it's like any sort of digital wallet these days. So I've uploaded some money into Property Engine. The minimum was 10 quid. So I put 10 quid in, and this is 10. Actually, I've got 2 more I can send for my money, I think. No, 1 more. So this is 10 quid's worth of letters, and I'll send 1 more as well. This one's complete, but I haven't heard anything back. On the letter, I put my phone number and email, but yeah, not heard anything back from that one. But these ones they've submitted have not actually ended up at the property. So let's see if 10 quid's worth of direct to vendor marketing makes any impact. Also depends on the quality of my letter. Let's see. I've actually recorded this, and it's going to go into a long form YouTube video if you're interested in direct to vendor. Okay, cool. Next thing I did this week was can't remember what. I don't know. I just did some deal sourcing, you know. Yeah, just want to say that the properties that I looked 2 weeks ago gone a little bit cold, some sort of rejections. So this one was rejected, and I don't want to like chase and chase and chase too much. You know, it's part of the game, getting an offer rejected. But I've said, because what you can do in Engine is to put like, when are you going to follow up, when you put a little notification there. So I logged my offer as rejected. Maybe I'll follow up on this one tomorrow. There's another one which is over here, I think, which I was gonna, yeah, you know, this one, action required, offer rejected. Let's say, okay, it says last call 27 minutes ago. No, that's when I logged it just now. I realised I hadn't logged it. In 7 days. Which is probably not when I want it to notify me, to be honest, because I can't like call on Sunday 23rd November 9 a.m. No one's going to answer the phone. But do you know what I mean? It just reminds me to follow up on these properties that have sadly got rejected. There is some positive news. This property, spoke to the agent. She's kind of willing to hear me out, but she was, I don't know, I think she's an independent agent, maybe does it all herself. She sounds incredibly busy, incredibly tied up, and you know, called a couple of times, and in the end she said this week, and she said I'll hear you out next week. So yeah, who knows with her. And then another agent, more positive actually, Foxtons. They're a corporate one. If you've travelled around London, you've probably seen either a Foxtons sign or a Foxtons Mini. They're quite good at their marketing. They yeah, they will give their estate agents Minis for free as a company car to drive, and they're like green and yellow GB flags on them. And I know that because they came to Loughborough University to pitch it. And I was like kind of tempted, I can't lie, but I don't know if I want to work in such a corporate environment. But do you know another cool thing about that? Look at this. Wow, go with Foxtons first. Isn't that cool? I shouldn't be swayed too much with that, honestly. And I wasn't. Like, my impression with Foxtons is, Jesus, these guys are so like, these are like pushy. But actually I had a really nice conversation with the agent there. And it's power of email, really. I sent her an email like, these are my exact requirements. When you're working with agents, don't just say like, I'm looking for an investment or whatever. Be specific with the exact requirements. How many bedrooms, what area, what the vendor's scenario is. So I said like, it's kind of priced too high, but the vendor is stubborn, they want that price. And because I can offer market value, or maybe slightly below, but yeah, this isn't kind of like dealer's club thinking, this is assisted sale thinking, but just, you know, explaining this is the route I'm on, guys, if you're interested, because with an assisted sale you don't have to pay stamp duty, so you don't have to offer such a low offer. Anyways, so I educated the Foxtons agent, and then she sent me an email like 5 properties like the next day. Or maybe the same day, just after the call, and they're the ones that we're going to look at today, but not in Property Engine. We're going to look at them in Property Filter. My God, 13 emails, and that's since I checked like the other day. Yeah. So this is what this is where your £99 plus VAT a month goes onto bloody marketing. I mean, for God's sake, I think these guys are genuinely really good. I've opened it out once just to have a look, but I haven't used it to source yet, so that's what today's about. But I opened up the software once, and like, it's like a spaceship control panel. It is intense, and I think it's probably fantastic. We'll have a look in a second. But it's like, they've got so many good features. I'm sure it's great. What am I trying to say? It's just a bit extra, and so is their marketing. I mean, so many emails. And do you mean I signed up last week? Like, chill. Okay, this week I haven't been able to use it that much. Like, Monday, Tuesday, they were sorting out my login because I had an issue there. Wednesday, Friday, well, look, I have carried on using Engine, to be honest, because, you know, old habits, new habits, if you like, die hard. But it's not just the emails as well. You've signed up to this thing right from your free trial. They'll call you at work in the day. They'll call you like, I had an issue with my sign up. It's like, oh, like, hello, you had an issue with your sign up. It's just, I don't know exactly how many calls I've had because they come from like private mobile numbers, so it doesn't say property filter or anything. But I think they were doing one a day for like 3-4 days, and then they gave up. In fairness, because I wasn't answering. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a consistent mobile number here. So that's 1. I think it's this guy. 2, 3, 4. 4, yeah, gave up after day 4. Fair play, mate. I'm still going to use the software, but stop pushing me around, basically. I don't think I'd mind if it was just... We're going to click on day 1 now. I wouldn't mind if it was just these day 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, you know, some of this is really useful. I think it is a fantastic software, probably. And that's what I'm hearing. I think it'd be quite useful to have the day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. But I don't know, now I've got like random messages from people that I don't know. Hi Elliot, I'm a pushy salesman for Property Filter. Do this, do this, do this. Like, dude, I'm not a full-time property investor. Okay. I know you shouldn't prejudge, but what I feel like is Property Engine is designed to save you time, and Property Filter is designed for those who have time to go full-time in property. And like, you could probably be on Property Filter for 2, 3, 4 hours a day, and I suspect, being cynical, they actually want that. Property Engine genuinely wants you to save time. That's my impression, Jamie. Property Filter, yes, you're going to save time, but then you're going to book your call, you're going to go into the community, you're going to engage with all their training videos, watch all their content, you're going to go through all their mentees, which then have a link to their courses that they do. It's all like, it's a sales funnel hub, and there's a lot of people on there, so like, yeah, like other mentors will jump on there and sell their course, and I don't know, it's like a hornet's nest, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like a big hive of noise about property, but ironically it's called filter. I'm going to try and filter out the noise today, and actually yeah, get through to the good that I'm sure is here. I'm sure it's fantastic. Right, try yourself, just join your account property app. Does app mean, I don't know. And yeah, I don't want to get started. Cool, don't have the time. Right, let's go anyway. I'm gonna oh yeah, yeah, let's make sure the password doesn't, oh, what is this? Oh, right, yeah, hide it, thank you very much. Oh, I don't remember this. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, so this is the actual property filter, and then there's also one that's like the community hub thing, which I was talking about. This honestly, this looks fine. The actual software. This is what I'm talking about. The actual software. This looks fine. Then there was another one, the property filter community. This is it. Access, onboarding, all of this stuff. Was like, yeah, I don't know. I find this a bit much. There's a chat. There's things going off. It's like a social. Do you know? It's like a social property, social media. Don't miss out on networking events. I mean, to be fair, I do want to do more networking, and Southeast 19. Oh, I'm a bit late there. They're all pin though. If they're pin, I can get that off the pin website. I'm sure there are advantages to this, but yeah, like this is designed to keep you on there, isn't it? Like I'm just scrolling. What's this? You know. Anyway, so and it's just a bit much, and you got all these things on the side, and if you do go onto the paid plan, there's two levels: there's paying by the month and then paying by the year. And in fact, I think I saved it. Yes. So this is like half of the features you'll actually get. I've got to remember to click this button maybe when I want to cancel it. Otherwise, I'll be paying this. So yeah, you can see on the left here what I'm not getting, and then on the right what I would be getting. And so, yeah, you know, it's all cool stuff, but it's a bit overwhelming when you look at this. Okay, anyway, let's go on to the core of it, which is this. So, so you've got a pipeline. It's the same as Property Engine. Comparables, market data, send letters. Oh, I could have just clicked this. It just goes to the same thing, right? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Oh, so this is sale. Sorry, these are left you stranded there. You agree a purchase price with the vendor. You do not buy the property at that price. You're basically saying to the vendor, in your contract, you're saying, oh wait, give me a second.